And there's another one right here. And we play Frogger again. Alright, we might as well come down here, get across. Ooh. Well, we go around in circles. The gaps are really small on the next one. Are you serious? Those gaps are tiny. Okay, well. Frogger's not that hard. Also, you travel with the... Oh, oops, my bad. Should have been more patient. You travel with the other stuff, so it's not like you have to space yourself out. Alright, there's that. Let me just wait. Should we hack everything? I guess we should.
I have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
I never meant to swear that I would not resume the practice.
Why have you done so?
Because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress, being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have resumed it because a promise made to me has not been kept.
How is he?
Our three, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
No, his connection is so stable he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Turns out he's related to one of Joan of Arc's executioners.
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer, and I told him...
No. Come on, Satish, not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly, I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
That's not what this is about, honestly.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Subject 0.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bach, DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam, they're coming for me.
Who is the gods?
I see them from my window, amassing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Bartle, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
Don't tell me.
They will release you. Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know. It's safer if I don't.
Hush now. If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins? I don't understand.
The spire of St. Petrus.
No, I don't want to hear.
Cell 7!
Alright, they're talking about Assassin's Creed Unity, because that's in France.
Hello?
Eileen, hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just sound exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
No, I mean, your project sounds fascinating. Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
Yeah, he told us about your research, memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over. Damn it!
Eileen, we just talked about my mother, just like you and I did. World War II. That's all.
It's the artifact.
The what?
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass for years, and I don't need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
I don't know. Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl. I'm sorry I was short with you. I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself.
Okay.
Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little scattered. Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put him in the animus.
To find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be faster using Vidic's animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact, not improve our methods. Do you understand?
Right, of course.
I'm sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments, and you're in. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right, settle in.
Okay. I don't know why this is useful to us. So Eileen is subject 0. What does that tell us? That doesn't really tell us anything about the story though. Unless we're gonna meet her at some point in this game. Alright, well there's those two. And then there's one more computer on the other side. And apparently one more here in a security room. How did I miss that one? Alright, let's see if we can find these computers. Because after we hack them, they disappear, right? Oh, is it this computer? No, it can't be. She's sitting right there.
Abstergo actually has a legal right to arrest and detain people.
Legal right to what?
Crazy.
Arrest and detain people. Yeah, that is crazy. Who would let them do that? Alright, so the thing is behind... Oh crap, this is... The thing is... here. This one. Oh look, there's blue things. Oh really? I have to... And the blue things are traps, right? This is not... doing... what I hoped it would. What if I... do... No, it's not really... No, that's not right. What if I've been here before. What is happening? It's not there. It's not there. I haven't been here before. Doesn't really help though, does it? I need to figure out where this thing locks up. Okay, that's not helpful. Let me just look at this. Like I need to find... Oops. Oh, it's a teleporter. I was avoiding it because I thought it was security. It's actually a teleporter. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Antikythera mechanism. That's like a elaborate clockwork thing from ancient Greece, which doesn't make any sense because they should not have had the technology to make such intricate clockwork, but apparently they did. So it's one of these things that don't really seem to fit in a timeline of technology. Originally assumed to be an analog computing device built for the purposes of determining the future positions of astral bodies, Abstergo Industries scientists have recently discovered that the Antikythera mechanism, it's spelled differently, what? Is merely one small portion of a much larger tool, a so-called prognostication machine thought to have been used by the first civilization to make probability-based predictions of future events. It has been confirmed, for instance, that our precursor race used such a device in conjunction with their inherent precognitive abilities to locate and contact Mr. Desmond Miles, the source of the sample 17 strand. For purposes that shall remain classified, it is also known that due to the nature of these quantum probability measurements, that such machines would have been exceedingly difficult to use, and that many hundred or thousands of trials would have been needed to peak such great distances into the future. Baghdad battery. Interesting. A mystery that has puzzled scientists for decades, the Baghdad battery's ultimate secret has finally been discovered. This year, researchers at Abstergo Industries determined that these batteries contained at one time a synthetic precursor element capable of producing power by harnessing energy generated by the passage of time. Eerily similar to what theoretical physicists have called time crystals, this unknown crystalline material was able to generate tiny but unlimited levels of energy simply by siphoning energy from the passage of time itself. Oh, that's pseudoscience if I've ever heard any. Though minute, the resulting power was likely enough to power a small LED, resulting in a humble but increasingly efficient means of producing light. To date, a functioning precursor time crystal has not been located. Blood vials. Little is known about the function of these blood vials, though dozens have been found since Abstergo took an interest in their recovery at some point in the late 1980s. To date, only 3 have been found with their original contents intact, and of these, only one contained a confirmed sample of precursor DNA. Abstergo Industries executives have expressed a particular interest in locating more precursor DNA and, if possible, samples of our so-called mitochondrial Eve. As far-fetched as this sounds, please take special care to identify any vials you might stumble upon in a memory replay. Unfortunately, as the average half-life of DNA is a mere 500 years, any sample old enough to belong to either source 80,000 years or more will have degraded well beyond usefulness. We suspect it would require a minimum of over 250 similarly preserved samples and a hell of a lot of luck to sequence an entire precursor genome, though the true figure is probably closer to 500. Right. The crystal skull is confirmed to be a hoax. These ancient tools have been found on a few separate occasions at alleged precursor sites throughout the world. All are communication devices to some degree, although 3 distinct varieties have been discovered so far. The first crystal skulls worked much like the mobile telephony devices we use today. These allowed multi-node communication between all who possessed a working device. A second crystal skull was later discovered to have a record and playback function, meaning a user could record and send audio-visual messages to multiple parties, as frequently as he saw fit. A third set of crystal skulls discovered only recently seems to have acted as passive monitoring devices, much like televisions in a multi-camera surveillance system setup. As yet, the cameras on the opposite ends of this setup have not been found. It is unclear why these communications devices were designed to resemble such a macabre piece of anatomy, but we have no reason to suspect that our precursor race, as intelligent as they were, didn't occasionally fall victim to gaudy fashion. I don't think so. That makes no sense. are memory seals. These devices, powerful in function but limited in scope, were used by the precursor First Civilization to record brief memory impressions, which could then be played back or re-experienced by another user at a later date. Judging by their scarcity, fewer than 40 have ever been found or accounted for. It appears that these seals were not wielded casually by the precursor race, but were intended for use only by the wealthiest and most powerful members of that society. To date, no seals containing recorded precursor memories have been found, and only a few have been known to contain any information whatsoever. The seals used by the assassin Altair ibn Lahad to pass memory information to Ezio Auditore di Firenze are suspected to be functional to this day, but as of this writing, their whereabouts are unknown. As a point of interest, it can be revealed that many of Abstergo's early breakthroughs in genetic memory technology came about through close study of these artifacts, though current animus technology is not based on their architecture. Okay. Voynich manuscript. A fascinating puzzle as yet unsolved, we are deeply interested in finding the person or persons responsible for the creation of this magnificent and mystifying tome. All researchers assigned to European subjects living in the 15th and 16th centuries should be advised to pay special heed to any mention of this rare and valuable find. Though recent carbon dating has given the manuscript a birth date of 1405 or thereabouts, Abstergo Industries has recovered highly classified information that complicates this theory greatly. One subject of great interest to us in this endeavor is the English philosopher Roger Bacon. Alright, so a lot of background stuff that again don't really tell us anything about the story. Let's go. Let's see if we can. Where's the door? Okay, here. There's apparently something behind here. One of these computers. We haven't hacked yet. Alright. This one here in the corner.